I don't usually make videos about Call of Duty. The last video I made was for a channel update, I think. And that was the last time I remember going to play Call of Duty. But recently, it came to my attention that the public beta for Black Ops 6 was open, for everybody. So I decided to try it, and I never tried playing in a Call of Duty beta before. The first Call of Duty game that I've tried and played for um, online for the first time in years, even though I've been a really huge fan of the Call of Duty games, was Cold War. Cold War was the first game that I've gotten into, and back in 2020 when it got released. I remember the story. I remember how I got interested in Cold War. A friend of mine from work kept badgering me about getting Cold War and playing online. I got it. I got the game, and then waiting for multiplayer to load, I just started playing the campaign, and the campaign was all right. I made about like 3 different videos on Cold War, and it was the first time I was actually in a online. I was playing multiplayer for the first time for Black Ops or Call of Duty for that matter. I never had too many chances to play multiplayer online, with anybody. So Cold War kind of got me into all that stuff. But now and then after Cold War came Vanguard. Never played it. I played the campaign and multiplayer for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 remastered, or the remake, I guess. And I was like, okay, that is pretty good. I liked it. I had several ideas on what I wanted to do for Cold War, but they never went through, and I felt like I wanted to do the like you know the categories of guns, and are they real? Are they not real? That sort of thing. But I kind of felt like no one was interested in it, and it felt like for me a waste of time. So I dropped Cold War, and I watched as all the new Call of Duty games went out. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, which came out what felt like 3 months, like it felt like months after the second game came out. The third one gets pushed out, and a lot of people didn't like it. They're still playing Cold War. No, they're not playing Cold War anymore. They're playing the multiplayer. They're playing Warzone, and then none of it interested me. Then I seen the teasers for Black Ops 6, and I'm just thinking, well, that's it's weird. There's going to be another Call of Duty game. There's going to be another Call of Duty game. I thought it was going to be generic. And then I saw the trailers for it. Then I saw gameplay, the campaign gameplay that they released recently. And I was like, okay, that looks pretty cool. I like to see that, Adler is back. You get to see other characters. And it's taking place in an entirely new time zone, the 1990s, which is going to be fun. It's nice to see Bill Clinton in the game. No, it's not. I don't have a script for this or anything like that, but I just wanted to say that Black Ops kind of got Black Ops for some reason. Uh, it gets me back into the game. I don't know what it is, but it gets me back into playing the game, and it makes me it makes it's the games look interesting to me, and that's like, wow, that's really cool, you know. And it's always the Black Ops series. Like nothing else interests me for some reason. And this after watching content from this one guy I always watch on YouTube, Destroyer something. he does like a lot of gun builds and um, like gun builds, creating weapons from like all across the other Call of Duty games in multiplayer, creating what guns from movies, guns from other games, because the guns in there. He makes a lot of good content. I'll put his thing in the thing, put my his channel in the description. He's very content looks very great, and highly recommend that you you know give him a look and all that. But having played um, the open beta today for about 2 hours, I was very I was having a blast. Now I don't know what it is, why people are going, or like boycotting, or it's just I'm done with the game, or it's just bullshit kind of excuses. Sorry for my language, but I just I'm just tired of seeing um, people going, you know, complaining and complaining and complaining about things in the Call of Duty games. For me, I just like having, and I just enjoyed it. It's a fun game. Um, and this is just my first impressions on what um I just played 2 hours of the beta. I haven't seen the campaign. I haven't tried the full thing, and I haven't played a Call of Duty game in a while. But I was very interested in Black Ops 6, so I wanted to give it a try, and I believe I think it was a fun experience. Um, I just the guns do seem a bit. There's very few weapons in every category, but they all manage to do their job. Um, I'm just wondering if this is just the beta, but maybe launch will have more weapons, um, more equipment, and all that perks. And it's kind of easy to understand. I remember when I played the Cold War multiplayer, everything was easy to understand, and even then, I had a blast. I played up until season 4, and then by season I forgot what season it was, but I was ended up way too late, arrived too late, and I just stopped playing it. But being playing a beta for the first time was very fun, and I was really good at the game, and it was a huge, I guess, stress reliever when I came home from work, uh, very late nights, and I was getting multi kill after multi kill. Um, and I forgot which classes, but as the new seasons came out, the new seasons for the game came out. Um, there was more and more weapons that came with it, and you get to experiment that in the characters. The characters I got to talk about actually. Um, it's nice to see that some familiar faces did return. Adler, Park. I'm not sure if Park's going to be um, in the campaign, because usually the characters that appear in multiplayer are from campaign. Like I remember from Cold War, it was Woods, Adler, Park. I think that's it. There were other characters. There were other characters from Cold War that appeared from the campaign to multiplayer. I mean, they added Lazar and Mason last minute, I guess, during one of the seasons. I forgot, but I remember seeing them on the thing. And then one of the characters from the bad guy side, I'm guessing, Stone returns, and he's the guy with the green mask, and he looked like a pretty cool character. But what I didn't understand is that why two characters from Zombies appeared in a multiplayer game. Why is Brutus and a mechanical man from the zombies mode? Why are they in multiplayer? See, that was kind of odd for me. But then again, they did the same thing with Samantha. They added her into Cold War multiplayer. But it's like a small tweak into what you see in multiplayer. Um, I don't know. It's I'd like to see what more characters are. I mean, it would have been nice to see other characters, other multiplayer characters from Cold War. You know, have come back. Or I hope the game talks about what happens to the other characters. Like I remember for a while, I I really liked Port Nova. I liked um, I liked the other minor characters like Song, Hunter, Powers, I think his name was Garcia or something like that. Like they looked really well grounded, and then and then you have the other characters that just look like you know that just look fitted, but they don't look. They look kind of out of place. They look kitted out, but they're kind of out of place to some regard. Um, but kind of classifying it already. If you're on the I forget what it was, the Black Ops team, and you're wearing the guy with the white mask, I already know that you're just a tryhard. I'm not sure if I'm already stereotyping characters now or players, but if you have the guy with the white mask on the Black Ops team, I'm immediately identifying you as a tryhard. I don't really try that hard in zombies at all, but or multiplayer at all. But you could tell certain skins correlate to certain niches or certain game styles. And the guy with the white mask, he's going to become this the tryhard team, the tryhard players. But other than that, I wanted to say that the beta was pretty good. I only played for 2 hours. I kind of stopped. I was recording it on Twitch, and I should have done it earlier, but I should really mute the chat audio before hooking up everything or trying to figure out where that the chat audio thing is before, because what some of the people say on there is fucking hell. Is way worse than just me swearing a couple times to the in the microphone. But man, these guys, I started laughing because I was like, oh, there's no way um, that Twitch is gonna allow this on my channel thing. And I'm just like, oh man, I'm gonna get a strike or I'm gonna get this because somebody in the game the game was already swearing, or when I caught it saying the N word. Don't get me into that. I'm not gonna say it. I can't say it. Won't say it. So it's just stuff that you gotta be careful for. But obviously, I think everyone. I'm not sure what else everyone thinks. I mean, of course, there's gonna be the critics, but I had a fun time playing, and that's what I'm gonna leave. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. If you want to get Black Ops, go get Black Ops. You know, play it, criticize it, have fun, do whatever you want, or just be like me, wait till October 25th, and just wait for the game to be released on Game Pass or whatever. I have Game Pass, so I guess I'll wait. But I had fun, and this is just um, a casual gamer just playing it because I had times where I shined, and it was a fun experience. I'm not gonna knock anyone else for having fun for it. I had fun, so if they're if you guys are out there and you guys enjoy the game, by all means enjoy it. Don't let anyone stop you from playing Black Ops. So um, I had fun. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Maybe there's hope. I guess. Anyways, very impromptu, but I just wanted to make a video and make a quick thing here. So that'll be all. I guess I could do another. I guess I'm working on making some content. I'm streaming on Twitch, but only because I want to get some content, record content and stuff. I'm doing a Fallout 4 playthrough, and I'm trying to play as Joel Miller from The Last of Us. And I took a break from that. I streamed yesterday, but I'm taking a break right now to play Black Ops 6, play something else, and I gotta say it's really fun. This definitely will not be the last you'll hear from me. So I have another channel called Isaac Rembrandt Streams, and it's basically me cataloging all the streams that I've made of from the Fallout stream, so I can use the footage later, because I don't have too much space on uh, my laptop, and so I just wanted to save it somewhere. And I think going for Twitch is a little bit better. But other than that, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing other stuff. I'm going to be working on try to work on a video, and I hope that video is meets people's expectations, which I hold myself high to, which I doubt. And I just trying to make something. If you haven't already, if you don't know, I have a Wattpad. I'm trying to write stuff. So I already published 2 stories. I finished my Downfall of the Living series, Orphans of the Apocalypse, A Road Leading Nowhere, and The Hitchhiker and the Stranger storylines are complete and just available to read. It's free. I'm not asking for any. I'm not asking for anything right now. I'm just asking if you could read it. Those 3 stories are out. Same story within the same story, chapters and all that stuff. And I have another story that got released recently, in May, called A Mother's Sorrow. So if you're interested in any of what I create, continue subscribe, to my channel. Subscribe to my Twitch. You'll get notified, but other than that, I won't be interacting as much. But if you're interested in my stories, I'll link my Wattpad in the bottom, and from there, I'm working on other stories. Trying to work on a Redux version, Redux standalone Redux for Downfall of the Living series that I created, and expanding from there. So I hope you stay tuned, and I wish you all a very good day. Thank you. This has been Isaac Rembrandt, signing off.